Hey guys, hope you can see me alright here. It's quite a strange the way I'm filming this because I've got the camera on the back of my phone, so I can't literally see what I'm filming. So I thought it'd be a bit easy to show you guys my collection from my point of view. And plus it's really hot today and you guys really don't want to see a hot and sweaty Michael. Michael doesn't even want to see that. So anyway, let me start with showing you my collection. You probably will hear a few noises because the floorboards here in my room are really creaky. It's a bit like a horror film, so yeah. Well, I suppose let's begin by showing you my collection. So basically, well, knowing the Disney fan I do have a lot of different things. I wouldn't say there's anything I particularly collect. I mean, I do like my Disney ornaments. Did you guys hear that? Let me show you what that was. This little fella down here. So, I'll tell you what, let's start with good old BB-8. If the focus will work. Let's try him out, shall we? I love him. So this little guy came from Disneyland Paris, and I believe I got him in the sale. I think he was about €50, but I definitely got him for less than that. I do apologise about the focus. For some reason, the focus is really strange on the camera. I don't know why. Anyway, hopefully it will kind of sort itself out. So, front of my TV, we have a good old X-Wing. Can't beat it. Millennium Falcon, which does light up at night. Obviously a TIE Fighter. Get the elephants. R2-D2. Now this is actually a vacuum cleaner. You plug it into your laptop and it obviously sucks up dust. Okay, so none of them ornaments were brought at Disney. R2-D2 came from one of the gadget shops in town. Now the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter, they both came from the Disney store on Oxford Street. BB-8 just keeps making random noises. Okay, so Winnie the Pooh, now he was a present from my good friend Ruth. She totally surprised me with him in the post. She said, I can't remember exact words, but she said there'll be a little Disney surprise on the way, and I wasn't expecting him. But ever since she got him for me, I decided to get the rest of the collection. So I got Tigger, Kangaroo, and Eeyore. So the only one I'm missing from that collection is Piglet, but couldn't get him in the sale. So hopefully I'll get him in the future. Now Stitch, everyone loves Stitch, don't they? Elliot from Pete's Dragon, one of my favourite films, the original film, of course. Got him in the sale at Disneyland Paris, actually. So all of these plushes are from Disneyland Paris. There's Wally up there as well. Which way? Okay. So you have to excuse me. So these Nightmare Before Christmas figures, I only just got them out of the box because you might see from looking around my room that I'm kind of not renovating the room, but I'm just making it look a bit better. Plus I'm trying to make some space for all the stuff I'll be getting at Florida. So yeah, this is Sally anyway. Really love this figure. You'll see over here, so you can detach the body so she stands up, but the legs on these characters are so flimsy. Then again, they do look like the real thing. I'm really happy. And plus, they're only $12.99 and they came from HMV. Got them in the HMV in Brighton last year. This one's a cool one. Get Jack. Now this one is very flimsy. I mean, look at the size of his legs compared to my hands. You know, absolutely tiny. You know, I really love them figures. Okay, so we'll move over to some of these. Now this lovely Dumbo mug. I actually thought it was plastic when I first saw it, but it is actually China. Lovely design. I love the retro film poster. Got that in the sale in Clinton Cards, actually. It was only £3. Really loved that. Dumbo film cup. That was one of Cineworld special offers. And you can see the Mary Poppins Returns one there. Also from Cineworld. This Mary Poppins Returns globe was from Primark. And I waited for it to come down in price in the sale because I believe it was about £7 or £8, which I thought was really expensive for that. But yeah, I got it for about £2.50, I think. Mary Poppins popcorn holder. Obviously, I don't use it. Another Mary Poppins ornament there. And again, another Mary Poppins cup from Cineworld. Oh, I love this Christmas ornament here. Got this on my December trip last year when I went with Mum. Absolutely stunning this is. It's beautiful. I was going to hide it, but I thought, no, I've got to leave it out all year round because I just think it's stunning. I love Doofy. See, I can't even get the names right. Goofy and Donald. I love them at the back holding the presents. I mean, look at Donald's face. It's brilliant. Okay, so we're now going to move over. Oh, and I'll show you my trusty bag I use almost every day, my Star Wars bag. Believe it or not, this was only £5 in the sale, but as you can see, it's coming apart now, so might have to get a new one on holiday. So my bookcase here, you'll notice there's quite a few different ornaments and Disney bits on here. So we'll start from the bottom and go up. So here's little Ewok. He was in the sale when I went in February last year. Donald Duck, got him on a Halloween trip. Love him. I love his Halloween costume. Also got the Oogie Boogie plush on the Halloween trip too. And for some reason he's going really bright. Pascal, love him. Got some really, really good pictures of him on my shoulder. You'll see quite a few people in the parks actually with Pascal on their shoulders. Now, I love these little keychains. I think these are absolutely fantastic. Again, they're not focusing. Oh, there they are. There you go. It's got Dopey, Oogie Boogie, Anna and Elsa, and Sven. And here's one of my pop figures, which is actually in the box, because I do take one out of the box. I'm not a collector, so I had to get a Mary Poppins one. I do want to get Jack from Mary Poppins too, to add to that collection. And now I love this plush. I got this on the Halloween trip too. Obviously, this is one of the penguins from the original Mary Poppins. I just thought it was so good because that's one of my favourites ever Disney scenes, and I love penguins. So now we move up, and these are some of my favourite pieces I've got. This, I think called it Anna. This Elsa, I think, is absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And she was pretty pricey. She was €49, but she's quite a big ornament, as you can see. And I did have a gift card on that trip, so I used that for that. This one's a cool one as well, my Mary Poppins. I think the detail is really, really good. And obviously, I love how you have the penguin waiters. I just think that's so good. And as you can see, if it focuses, yep. So it's from Disneyland Paris. Oh, I should say, actually, all these ornaments are from Disneyland Paris. I'm sorry, guys, that doesn't want to focus. So the Dalmatians, and if you can, I think you can just about see it in the telly. They've got the show with the dog. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, I did tell a lie. This Dumbo and Mrs. Jumbo, these actually came from a shop over here. I forget where I got it from. I think it was Samuel's. Yeah, it's one of the jewellery shops, but I love this piece because you guys know I love Dumbo. I just think he's so cute. And with the mother as well. I just think that was a lovely piece. Chip and Dale with the popcorn. I thought that was really cool because I'm a massive film buff, so that was a perfect thing for me to get. The very sultry Jessica Rabbit. I couldn't resist getting this one because I'd never seen a Jessica Rabbit ornament before, and I don't know. I just thought it was really, really good. And she was only, I think, $14.99, so I thought that wasn't too bad. Now this Rapunzel's one of my favourite larger ornaments because the lantern she's holding does actually switch on, so it looks beautiful in the dark. Although I don't really ever use it, but yeah. This up here is my latest Disney ornament. So this is part of their new Christmas collection. I know we're only in September. But yeah, I love this. I mean, Miss Piggy dressed up as Mrs. Claus is hilarious, and can't really focus properly, but you've got Kermit there as well. Okay, so as you can see here, I have a bit of a Mary Poppins Returns mural because I absolutely, loved the film. I really fell in love with it. I got some nice black and white pictures done of the cast as well, the different premieres they had for the film. Okay, I've got a few more Disney posters too. So Aladdin, another film I loved, and two for Dumbo. So on my bed there's some little friends joining me. So you've got Iago there, although he seems to be a bit jealous of the two Porgs. I absolutely love these guys. So this is Orb. He's the first Porg I adopted at Disneyland Paris. And this is George, who I got in Tesco's a few years ago. And I might possibly be adding to the Porg family soon. So we'll see. Now, this is the mother load, as I call it. This is where all the really, really cool ornaments are. And before I start... Oops, I need to kick the BB-8 over there. Let's see if he'll move for us, shall we? Now, he's actually supposed to move, but I probably got the wrong switch on. So let's just have a look at that, shall we? Nope. Sorry, guys. Do bear with me. You're right. He'll probably start moving when I'm not looking. Anyway, so this bag is what my dad brought me from Florida, actually. And you can't really see it because it's not out wide, but I think it's absolutely stunning. So you've got a Magic Kingdom on there. You see different rides like Space Mountain, Animal Kingdom here with Expedition Everest, Epcot, like you got the Mexican Pavilion, China. Then you got Hollywood Studios with the Tower of Terror. I just think it's absolutely stunning. I'd love to get a shirt with that design on it. But anyway, like I said, so here's the mother load. You have to excuse the mess on the left. I've got my camera and a few other bits. So, got Cinderella and Little Gus Gus. But this was a really, really nice piece. A good majority of it... I can't speak properly, sorry guys. A majority of these do come from Disneyland Paris, but I'll tell you which ones don't. So, my genie lamp from Aladdin, that actually came from Primark, and I got that for only £5. It's a lovely ornament from Paris. Oh, there goes BB-8 making noises. So Sven and Olaf, I love these two, I think they're great. King Jong, I sound like I was talking Chinese. King Jong and the Snake, whose name I can't remember. I should know it. Obviously they came from Paris. I thought these were really cool because you don't really see much Robin Hood merchandise, and that is one of my favourite cartoons. Moana and the pig. Snow White and that poisonous apple, although she's cherishing that for some reason. I wouldn't be if I knew what was going to happen with the apple. Mickey, so this was for Mickey's anniversary at Paris, and if you guys know me, I'm not actually that big a Mickey Mouse fan. I know that might sound like a sin being a massive Disney fan, but yeah, I don't tend to have a lot of Mickey Mouse merchandise. But I did like this because obviously it's celebrating Disneyland Paris as a park too, with the two different logos behind it. Then I got a mug as well, 'cause I did like my Disney mugs. Now this key is one of my favourite things. The Hollywood Tower Hotel. Now I wonder what attraction that might be. Yeah, you guys know, don't you? Tower of Terror. Gotta love it. I think this is so cool. And obviously I got the little hotel bell too. It does still ring, which is good. Mrs. Potts and Chip mug. These came from Primark. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I actually think the Chip mug that came from Primark looks better than the official Disney one. I mean, I think they got the eyes so much better. Cogsworth, he came from Primark too. Obviously, as you can see, I haven't actually put batteries in him yet. Now this Olaf ornament, this is actually broken. As you can see, his arms fall off because I think I knocked it over one day and I still haven't glued it. Got a little young Elsa too. I do want to get young Anna to add to that little collection. Got Belle holding the rose. She's lovely. Let's see, Rapunzel and Pascal. I do like these little globes with the characters. I think they're great. Dory and Nemo. I thought these were really cool because, again, I got these in the sale in Paris and they were literally only about €5. I couldn't believe it. Here's some more of the Funko Pop figures. So, like I said, I haven't really got a collection. I've only got 4 so far, but I want to add a few more. Obviously, you got Ray and one of the Porgs. I just love the faces. Got a BB-8 one as well. Got an Ariel and Sebastian. Again, one of my favourites. Do love Little Mermaid. BB-8 figure. Now he came with this Ray figure here, which is sitting inside the R2-D2 mug. Anna and Elsa. That's one of the first ornaments I actually brought to Disneyland Paris. I believe that's about 4 years old now. I think they still sell these. A lot of these that you'll see in my collection, they do still sell. Now this BB-8's pretty cool because he actually came all the way from Canada when my mum and stepdad went on holiday. He's actually a Christmas ornament. And hidden away inside that mug is a little Anna ornament. And I thought that was cool because she's not in her normal outfit. But yeah, it's quite nice to say I've got Disney stuff from Canada. Lovely Aurora. Now this poison apple little plant pot, you might have seen this. This is actually in Disney stores here in the UK. Again, it was a decent price. I think it was only about £4 or £5. So I thought, yeah, I've got to add that to the collection. That Mickey Mouse light, that's from Primark. Got a few pictures here to show you. So that was from my first solo trip with Cinderella. That's when I was a bit smitten. Me and Anna and Elsa, again, that was back in 2013, I think. I remember I had to queue up for about 4 or 5 hours just to meet them. That was crazy. And I hadn't even seen the film then, so yeah, a bit mad. Oh, sorry, I should say, obviously, you've got another mug there. R2-D2. Got the Disney 25th anniversary mug. Can't really see too much of a design, so I'll show it around. I've loved the 25th anniversary. I thought that was such a great time to go. I loved all the theming. Got Glassy from the sports bar at Disney Village. Hey, good old Disney Village. Love it. Sports bar is sick. Love it. There's me and Cinderella again. That's one of my favourite ever pictures from Paris. I really, really love that one. And got the rose, which also lights up. This is from Primark too. So I would say half my collection is basically from Primark and Disneyland Paris itself. And there's me and Belle. So that is actually pretty much all of my collection. Let's just say goodbye with BB-8, shall we, before I go? One more time. No, he doesn't want to talk to me. Hello, mate. That's it. Goodbye from BB-8, and it's goodbye from me. I'll see you guys soon.